Yeah, it's actually probably time we talk about that. Hey, I'm Andy. I bought this old car factory, and I'm finally going to address a problem that I've been avoiding for years. The main problem with buying a giant building like this isn't the utility bills, it's not the mortgage or the upkeep or anything like that. It's actually that it's way too easy to fill it full of awesome stuff. There's just no reason to say no when a cool car comes up for sale or your friend wants to store something or whatever. So I'm doing a fire sale to get rid of as much stuff as possible in as short a time as possible, because if I don't get rid of this stuff, I'm not going to be able to make a real go of this place. So this is a tour of some of the things I'm getting rid of in the next couple weeks for like as cheap as possible. And you may think you know what a lot of this stuff is, but you do not. It is not just cars and motorcycles. I have a lot of those, but I have some weird stuff that's got to go, and these are things that are logistical nightmares. My plan was just to get really old and then die and then make this someone else's logistical problem, but we're not going to do that because we need this space to run a factory. So this is the first thing that's got to go. Not one, but two tiny homes. So this is a special tiny home called a space box. It's made out of all insulation. It's got like a kitchen and a bathroom and everything inside. And this is another one that's unassembled. It's like flat pack, like IKEA. These are the only two in the country. They were brought in as a demonstration piece to try to sell these in the US. They were made in the Netherlands, but it failed. They didn't get to sell them. So these demos got abandoned, and I bought them in Philadelphia and trucked them over here. And they've sat for about 10 years, which means it's time to get rid of them. If I haven't done anything in 10 years, it's got to go. Of course, I have about 10 buses that I need to sell, and these things are going to go cheap. But what about a fireman training simulator? This is like a haunted house inside for firemen. It's actually incredibly creepy because inside there's a controller where you can pipe in like smoke and heat and like screams, and it simulates like an abandoned building inside that you have to rescue people out of. So you put mannequins and whatever in there, and then you exit through the top. There's a big escape hatch on the roof. It's a very weird machine. And yeah, of course, I'll have about a dozen buses for sale. We scrapped all the ones that were totally junk. These are good driving buses that need to go. But I have a weird one back there that only car people will appreciate. This bus is a 1984 International, and it's a camper on the front and then a garage in the back. It's got a big double door that you can pull a car inside of and then sleep two people up front. Some turkey farmer built it, and it's actually like a pretty nice RV. You got the cozy seats there, and then that, and then the bed, but it's got to go. I haven't used it in so long. I've got shipping container, buses with funny paint jobs, semi-trailer, the usual big stuff. A lot of people have this kind of stuff. And notice we haven't even gone inside yet, and that's where the manufacturing is actually going to happen. Out here in the yard is where we need for a test track and storing materials and stuff like that. But in the factory, it's where we actually make our little truck. All this stuff is going to stay because this is a fully functional manufacturing line for flatbed screen print products. But why? How's there a boat? I think it's some kind of natural law that empty factories just attract boats. This is one of two boats, not just one boat. Wrap printer, laminator, smoker, generator. And that doesn't even get us to the whole fleet of bicycles I bought for bicycle tours, which are literally all brand new and we haven't even used once, or the turbo Subarus or any of that. And that's just the yard and one of 5 buildings. So I'm thinking about doing like an auction where everything starts at $1 or have my own giant shitty Bear Jackson. I don't really know what to do. You let me know.